everyone! So today I'm going to be doing a baking video, and it's with a box cake mix because I'm not that fancy. So let's get started. On your box cake mix recipe, you might have something a little different, but for mine, it calls for 3 eggs, half a cup of oil, and 1 cup of water. So now I'm going to mix them all together. So I'm going to add in my eggs and my vegetable oil. And my water. Try not to spill. Okay, so now we're going to mix it all together. I'm going to add in my cake mix. And mix it all together. And I forgot to mention, you might want to preheat your oven in the meantime. So I'm going to have some parchment paper and lay it on a nice tray here. And then I'm going to have some coconut oil. Okay, so that one was out, so I'm going to use this one. Spray some on that. I'm going to pour the batter onto the pan. Try to scrape all the sides. So now I'm going to spread out this cake with my spatula. So once your cake is all nice and smooth, it's time to put it in the oven for 25 minutes. Okay, so while our cake is baking, we're going to make some frosting in the meantime. The ingredients for this frosting is some store-bought frosting, some cream cheese to make that frosting better, and some powdered sugar. And now we're going to mix. Now that our frosting is made, we're going to make some simple syrup for our layers. So this is a 1-to-1 ratio of water and sugar. So I use 1 tablespoon of water, and now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of sugar that will come out of the jar. Okay, that's good. And we mix. And the water needs to be hot. The way the sugar will melt. Now that my cake is baked, I'm going to take it out. Now that our cake is out, we're going to use a cookie cutter and cut little circles. I scored all the cake with the circles. I'm going to cut them out with this. So now that I've got them all cut out, I'm going to remove the scraps and put them back into the pan. Okay, so now we're going to put our frosting in a piping bag. So I'm going to put this in the cup. And fold it over. And scoop some frosting in here. Okay, now it's time to assemble the cake. So I have this turntable here with a cake plate and cake board, and I'm going to cut my bag and put some frosting on the cake board for my cake. So now that I've got some frosting on there, I'm going to pick up my cakes and place it down on the board. And then I'm going to put some frosting all around the edge to make a border. Spread out my frosting. So once you've got your frosting all spread out, since this is an Oreo themed cake, I've got some Oreos here. And I'm going to grab a few and put them in a bag and crush them up. Put all your body weight on top of it. Okay, so now that they're all crushed up, I'm going to sprinkle them on top of the cake layer. add our next cake. Make sure it's nice and level. And then we're going to add some simple syrup to this layer that we made earlier. And this is just to keep the cake nice and moist. Then we're going to add some more frosting. Fill it in. And smooth it out. And repeat the process all over again until it's done. So once you've got your cake all tiered up, we're going to do a crumb coat to seal up all the crumbs, because as you can tell, there's a whole bunch of crumbs everywhere. So now that our crumb coat is complete, we're going to put it in the fridge for about 30 to 40 minutes. So now that we got our cake out of the fridge, we are going to do our final coat. So next we're going to get some cream out and we're going to pour it into this container and warm it up in the microwave. So now we've got our ganache and we're going to put it in a bag. So now that we have our ganache in a bag, we're going to drip it all the way around the plate. Okay, so now I have some white frosting in this piping bag, and I'm going to pipe some swirls on the top, and I also added Oreo crumbs onto the bottom of the cake too. So I'm just going to pipe over into a swirl and do that like 6 or 8 on the cake. Some Oreos on top. So I got these mini ones since it's a mini cake. I'm going to put it right in between those swirls. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that this helped you see how I make my cakes, and hope you had fun watching. See you in the next video. Bye!